Hey guys, it's Mr. Will with another small group. I hope you are enjoying the ones that we have posted before, and it's giving you something to do while we are at home with our families. So, we're actually going to do two projects today. One of them is going to be short, and then the other one's going to be a fun game that you guys can play at home whenever you want to. It's easy. So, we need to start with what we need, and that's our slap bracelet. So you're going to want to get your slap bracelet, your ruler, and a marker. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn the slap bracelet into a measuring tool, which is a ruler, is a way of measuring, and we're going to write it on there. And then when it's dry for another small group, we're going to wrap it around a ball, since we are doing a ball study, to see how round it is. So what you're going to do is you're going to start out. So parents, you might need to help. So you're going to want to do the measurements on the outside of the curve rather than the inside, so that when you put it around a ball, you can see the numbers. So just kind of be mindful of that. And so we're going to start with the smaller number. We're going to do it in inches, because I feel like inches is a good one to learn at first, and then we can move to centimeters and millimeters and yards and miles and all kinds of different measurings. So you're going to want to put your ruler on it, and the first line is 0, because 0 is technically the first number. And then you want to draw a line at the 1, a line at the 2, a line at the 3, line 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we have our lines. Let's see if you guys can see that. We got long lines. These are the inches. Okay, so then we're going to continue. So you're going to have to move your ruler since they're smaller. So then you're going to put it at 0 again and draw your line at 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we got our beginning of our ruler. So above your line, you're going to want to write your numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so our ruler is a little over 9 inches. So you have your lines, and above it you have your numbers, so you know how many inches it is. And what we're going to do is put this aside and let it dry so that we don't mess it up. So you don't need your ruler or your marker or your slapstick measuring tool. What we're going to do now is called a treasure hunt, and it has to do with math. So what you're going to need for this is any type of stuffed animal. You can use the balls in your backpack. You can use different stuff. You just need something to hide, is basically what we're doing. So the instructions say, hide a treasure somewhere, hide a treasure somewhere in the classroom or on the playground, and ask the children to join you for a treasure hunt. Explain that you will give directions to help the children look for the treasure. So directions is a way of telling someone what to do. So if you need to go to somebody's house, you need directions to their house. If you want to use a recipe like we did before with the lemonade, those are also directions. So what you're going to do is, parents or even the kids, whichever one, you can hide it for your parents. So today you're going on a treasure hunt. I have hidden a treasure somewhere in the classroom, and that would be in your house, so somewhere in the house. You will have to listen to my directions to find the treasure, whatever treasure you choose. Okay, so this is where we get into the positional words. So give directions to find the treasure using spatial relationships, or positional words, either one. Those are, for example, walk behind the bookshelf, look under the puppets, and between the bins of cars. So you're going to want to start out with two-step instructions, maybe even one. So for example, look behind the couch. That's one, and they'll find the treasure. Then you can work up to two, behind the book on the shelf. So you're using two positional words. So just kind of work up from there. You don't want to overwhelm them and then get them not wanting to participate. So once a treasure has been found, hide another treasure and start another treasure hunt. Continue the activity as long as children are interested. Encourage them to find new items to use for the treasure. Okay, so just to give you some spatial relationship words or positional words, you're going to do behind, under, between, above, below, in between, to the right of, to the left of, in the center, all kinds of different stuff. So you could even draw a map of where it is, so that would be cool. And you could use your ruler to draw straight lines of where your furniture is and your house. That one's a little more complex, so I would stick with the one-step direction, two-step direction, three-step, and up from there to be able to find whatever treasure you have chosen. So for this small group, we made our 9-inch slapstick ruler. So this is called a measuring tool now, since it has a capability to measure the balls or anything that we may measure later on. The word capability means to be able to, the possibility to, just different synonyms. Like, it's basically means that you can do it. So you're capable of doing it, which means you're smart. So you have your ruler that we did, and then you have your treasure hunt that you guys can do with your families, kind of like an Easter egg hunt. So it's mainly like an Easter egg hunt, but you're going to be using specific positional words. So that's it for today. I hope you guys have fun with your treasure hunts. We will use our rulers later on. Just make sure that they dry so they don't smudge. Smudging means that it wipes off, that it's not dry. So, okay, see you guys later.